Greetings, greetings. Now, I don't know if this gonna be a download or some tarot we can do. But I want you all to know something. I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with Aunt D. Now, I just seen Aunt D post. Hold on one second. Who was that tagged me in Aunt D? Was it you, Tatiana? But you want to know what's funny? I've already seen it and knew exactly what it was. Okay. First things first. Let me start up my bowl. Because this is about to get deep, baby. And this is about to get real deep. And I also got a part 2. Okay. So, thank you for being a confirmation to get me out here to say it. Okay? And maybe it's because you knew it was already aligning with me. Okay? I already sensed this energy, baby. When I seen Aunt D the other day, the last time I seen Aunt D in the heat of light was before they met with Ariana Grande. Now, not only Ariana Grande, it was others. But the moment they met with Ariana Grande, I noticed a difference in the frequency with Aunt D. I stopped watching her. Not only that, I didn't see her on my algorithm. I didn't see her much. But I'm going to say this. The last time I just seen her, something was going on with Shay. Her most positive child. Even though she have a little chaos here and there. But that's her most helpful baby. When she told me a seizure with blood, I instantly knew. Attack. She didn't tell me, but she was live. So it was like she was telling me. I was on FaceTime with her. I seen it was an attack. Now a few days has gone by. And another one of her children. So her firstborn and her son. Is the son her firstborn or Shayana? I believe Shayana is the oldest. I want y'all to bear with me because I'm about to get deep in this conversation. But it's what they're showing me is a lot of wicked shit. And this is celebrity shit. This is the wickedness and the wicked doing of these so-called rich folk. It showed me a hand, but this hand had nails on. But it was a wicked hand. It was like a monster hand, but it was a woman. It's like the woman was shape-shifting. One minute she had pretty hands. The next minute she had some nasty hands. And this go by the saying, not everybody's supposed to touch you. Whatever left with them when they met with Ariana Grande, it followed them home. Not only did it follow them home, Aunt D had a few people visiting her home. What's the odds of the movie Sinners coming out and all of this is happening? This clarification. The movie Sinners just came up in my head and I never watched the movie Sinners. I actually heard a lot from y'all on TikTok. Ashe. Be careful who you invite to your home. Be careful who you go over home or go around. And make sure you have spiritual protection. Sometimes being a Christian don't always protect you from everything else out here. When you are fully aware of witchery, witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, MK Ultra, when you are aware of root magic, when you are aware of those things, you are easily to notice them and fight them off. But if you are so busy in the books and the kingdoms and the Christian books and Jesus, you still stuck here. And this is why it's so easy for Christians to get spell work put upon them. And y'all be thinking, oh, I don't deal with that foolery. It is so easy for people to do it on y'all because y'all don't believe in nothing else but that. You don't believe in your ancestors. They told you in the Bible, ancestors evil, crystals evil, the eye of Horus, the eye of Ra is evil. They told you all this shit was evil. And now every time you see it, you don't know how to fight against it because you too busy looking at it like, I don't want that blood of Jesus. You don't understand something because sometime at one point, most of every goddamn preacher or church folk, they have always went and knocked on who though? The hoodoo healer. Because see, we recognize these type of attacks. We recognize it. And y'all be thinking we the ones out here doing it. No, we studied it. We know our magic. We know what's ours. We know what's wicked. We know what's good. We know what's being used. So when stuff like this happen, oh, trust me, baby, I know it. Now I was going to speak about Shay when it happened, but I said no. Me going against my own, I said, no, I don't want to talk about that right now. But to see her son, and I see this entity, it's like a Pinocchio or what's them puppet shows. What I can't name the root or the magic that this person, this evil person has done. But this is rich folk shit. This is what they do over there sacrificing. It's like a puppet. And they playing with her children. This entity want Aunt D children so Aunt D can go into a mental imprisonment and be stuck in pain and suffering. And Aunt D didn't do anything. And you got people out here like me. I see through the veil. And I see who done it and what comes after her. I see what's going on. And you got people like me that stay all the way across the town from her. And I sent some shit to move that shit up out the way. My words alone, my intention alone, my judgment is trusted with the gods. So the fact that I see that she's automatically innocent. But I want y'all to look at something. Not every motherfucking hand that you see shall touch yours. Just because you had a conversation, not every hand's supposed to touch you. Could be the mark. They can mark you. Not everybody is supposed to know where you stay at or be in your home. Not even you supposed to broadcast yourself. If you're a content creator, you need to stay in one area in the goddamn house. And when you get to moving around, like you see me in places where it's a lot of traffic. None of you can see me in my bathroom. Well, probably one time. Didn't see me in my children's room. You ain't see me in my hallway. You ain't see me in my basement. Probably when I did some singing. But you didn't see me in different areas too much. I stay and based here. Because what do people do when they come over your house? They sit on your couch. They come through the front door or the side door. You're going to have to pass through my kitchen to get to me. You're going to have to pass through this living room to get to my rooms. So this is the way. I'm teaching you. Not everybody is supposed to touch your children. A few people put this on Aunt D. It's showing me a black sister, a melanin black sister, a melanin bronze man. But this man could be bi or like both genders. It's also showing me a woman hand. It's showing me a woman hand. She's cloaking. So the real attacker is from the woman that's cloaking, that's showing me her hand. And that woman sent out entities or just her spirit, her aura automatically sent out entities that went into this other man and other woman. And then it started attacking Aunt D because Aunt D was inviting them in the house. They didn't even know that they had an entity on them. That's just like when you drink liquor. They say spirits. You get what I'm saying? They didn't even know they had this entity on them. The entity couldn't automatically just hop on Shay and Aunt D and that baby Bria and a brother. It couldn't just hop on them like that. It hopped on this man that's bi, and it hopped on this woman that was with this man. It's showing me a hairdresser. And it's showing me a woman's hand with, is it red nails? But it's like a monster hand. And when I started digging deeper, after the first video, the second video I did, I heard Shay say, I heard, "In my Ariana Grande shirt on." I heard that in my head, and I said it was Ariana Grande and her people. It was the entities on that bed. Woo! It was her. The entities hopped off of her, hopped on that man and that woman, and they was coming in and out of Aunt D home. And after that, it was that entity was getting more comfortable. I'm hearing glass shattered. Boom! And Aunt D home. I don't know if Aunt D ever went live. After a while, she stopped coming on my For You. I stopped going to her page because I stopped being interested. After she met with Ariana Grande, I no longer had intentions to watch her no more. I don't know why. Now I know why. It was something that was cloaking a sacrifice. So all that time when she wasn't trying to meet up with Shay, y'all should have took that as a goddamn protection warning. You don't know what type of goddamn demonic entities be on these so-called celebrities. And poor Aunt D, she didn't know no better. She thought she was just giving her daughter something she never expected for her daughter to have. This is why I say she's innocent. But this is a lesson for us. And this is why I seen who did it. At first I couldn't. When y'all see that video I just posted, I couldn't see who did it. I just seen a hand. But Shay said in the spirit realm, "My Ariana Grande shirt on." And I knew. You're about to see Ariana Grande fall. Her team, illness after illness. You're about to see these people go through humiliations. It's a hairdresser and it's a man that like... Now, not saying that this man had anything to do with putting something on Shay and Aunt D. I'm saying that this man had good intentions. But that entity was easily to attack him because he already was building up some type of inauthentic energy towards Aunt D and Shay and them. It wasn't authentic. It was for publicity. It was for to look like a great deed, but it wasn't pure. So that's why this entity used that person. It was two people. And that's the wrong type of people because the hairdresser is in your head, right? With your crown chakra, right? And you got this other friend. I don't know what he do, but it's showing me a man in a spirit realm. I don't know what he do. Now, I don't know if it's physical. It could be Aunt D's boyfriend or it could be another man. But it's a man that like to deal with other men. That's in the spirit realm. It don't look like a man. It's not showing me a face. It's showing me a man that just like girly things. You get what I'm saying? Somebody was... It was an entity that followed them home. Yes, it was. And it tried to cloak itself. But I'm going to tell you what I just did. Well, I can't tell you exactly what I did because once I speak it, it's done. It's already set in stone. My judgment is trusted by the gods. So I want to say this, though. To those that went up against Aunt D, in the spiritual world, you didn't think people like me was watching her, interested in her at one point. Now, I never know why I'm interested in certain people's content. Sometimes I just be on their page for a nice little minute watching different things that they upload. Watched a few lives, not sure why. I just will sit there and watch it because knowing me, I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. But now I see why I was called to watch her content a few months back. It was meant for me to watch her content so that I can protect her from something like this. Now, I wish I would have gotten there sooner. But it was meant for all of this to happen so that she can come out on top. All of us are coming together, whether we like it or not. And I'm not here to do my job. I'm here to do my purpose. So what I did in the spirit realm, I didn't have to use not a piece of witchery, root work. I didn't have to even use light my sage. All I know is what I seen. I moved the cloak and veil off these motherfuckers, the 3 people. And once I did that, everything else is set in stone. Aunt D will be on a road to success and moving. Hold on one second. I don't know if y'all heard her say I need to get out this house. But she will be getting out of this house soon as well. She had too much energy in that home. Yes. I'm not sure if they found her son. I'm not sure if they found her son. I didn't watch it, didn't get that deep. I didn't go searching. But it was meant for me to hurry up and come out here and block the attacks that they were constantly doing. It was meant for me to hurry up and come seal it. She will find her son. But I'm seeing angel. He's an innocent angel. But I get that it was some things that he was struggling with on his own. But it made it easier for this entity to latch on to him. See, entities love latching on to people with certain addictions, people with certain mental illnesses, people with certain bipolar disorders, or, you know, got some trauma. They love latching on to people like that. But that's weakness in the spiritual realms, in the cosmic realms, and the healing energy. That's weakness to go after those that is not strong enough to fight you off. It's weakness. Not them being weak. It's you preying on those that has no fight back all the way yet. Somebody that's, you're knocking them when they're down. You're supposed to knock them when they up. So the entity already let me know it's weak. It's easier for me to destroy the entity than to destroy a regular person. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not your vessel that's attacking certain people. It's the spirit that's latching on to you and all your problems, your traumas. So once I seen that it was that, and I seen when it come down to this puppet, it's like this evil hand was puppeting things around. Spell work. I see a puppet of Shay, Aunt D, Bria, her son. I see a puppet of the boyfriend. It's a puppet. This evil woman had a puppet, and she was just moving around. And I see one of the strings get cut, Shay, and the other one, it jumped off something. So she jumped it, threw it somewhere, as if it was go jump off a mountain, or this puppet was go jump off a mountain, or jump off. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only, but this is what I see. But this woman is hiding herself. She don't want to show her face because she's not so pretty. So she's only showing her nails. But closing message, I no longer can go accessing more to it because of things are being taken care of as we speak. I feel so. A mother hears the cries that another one shed for their children. I sent Aunt D so much love, man. She's such a beautiful person. She's just trying to figure it out. This wasn't right. This wasn't right at all. I don't care what she could have done. She hasn't done anything worse enough to deserve that. But you know what? Some people out here that will hate you just for being you. And mark my words, you will hear a lot of wickedness that's happening with Ariana Grande. You will see her fall, along with the 2 other people. Spirit said death come in 3s. I also work with the death angels too. 3 of them will die. Ashe.